What is up, guys? Welcome to Integra vlog number 19. Okay, where do I start? I got my coilovers, check that out. Whether or not DNA motoring coilovers are good is kind of controversial. I looked it up online, and there's kind of mixed reviews. There's people who say they're pretty good for the price, and then there's some people who say they're garbage, get you a set of $2,000 coilovers, which I definitely can't afford. These were $3.99. They look pretty good, and I'm really excited to see how they actually ride. And I will definitely let you guys know whether or not they're crap. Yeah, on the side of this, I also... What'd you say to me? Oh, damn. On the side of the coilovers, I also just got my spacers in. Now these are 1 inch, but I'm not sure if these are gonna fit on my car. Great are these studs. I hope these are good studs. 12.5, okay. Yeah, the studs are really nice in here too. I was kind of worried about that in the back of my head. It's like, gosh, I hope these aren't like some crappy studs that are just gonna strip out real quick. I had to earn these just now. You see that? It'll look nice. I'll have more of an aggressive stance now. These spacers and the coilovers and the wheels I got on now. Pizza. Got Tuesday in the house with that unknown merch.
Massaging.
What? Well, they fit. It's a good start.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. This side cleared. Okay. I'm excited about this. Cool. So, there's no need to flare the fenders, even with the coils. Heck yeah. That comparison, took a solid 3 inches. Heck yeah. It's actually pretty easy to get the fork out, too. There's just like a little bolt on the back that you unscrew, and it falls right out really easy. I've never took these off before either, so they still came out pretty easy. And they just go right on here. Like that. Then you bolt it on. Easy peasy. This is insane. I can't fit my finger in here. Whew. Alright. It is the next day, and I finally got my coilovers aligned, front to rear, left to right. Preload is pretty much how tight you want the spring before it's actually, you know, on the ground and all the weight of the car is on the springs. So I have all the preload even on all 4, and I have all the ride height even on all 4. Now I'm not sure if there's a big difference between front to rear on my Integra, because I'm pretty sure there's a big difference once this goes on. Like, that's a big difference in height. So hopefully that's just, I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. I'm just kind of experimenting here, so I might have to make up for that. I'm not sure.
The front is done and rides out good. Thing is, there's a lot of camber in the front. Another thing, we have a little birdie friend over here.
He's been chilling there for like the past 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's been chilling here for a minute.
Alright, it is the next morning. Again, and I am dead, and I have to work tonight. So I have to try to get my rear suspension done as quick as I can. So far the Teggy looks really good though in the front. And I think because I didn't do the rear suspension yet, she has a bunch of camber in the front. Hopefully it's not because of the spacers. Let's hope. But it looks so good right now. Hey, you dropped a quarter.
I did.
And a penny.
Oh man.
But yeah, I didn't do the rear yet. And I think it's kind of pushing up on the front. Looks good, you can see those spacers.
Oh yes. Looks awesome.
But look at all that camber. I don't know if you can see how much is actually there. It looks like a lot more in person, but I hope that's not because of my spacers. Worst comes to worst, I guess I could just get a camber kit and just get it aligned and force it into its place so it doesn't have any camber. I could do that if I had to. Look at that. Look at that right there. They take some pictures like this. This actually looks super gnarly.
Looks a little aggressive.
You mad, Teggy? Huh? You mad, bro? Oh yes. Looks nice.
It's not too much fitment. We might try to lower it a little bit in the future, but I mean, I kind of think it's perfect just as it is.
Dude. Those things come with rubber grommets going between the metal of the car? No.
Nope.
Did they come with rubber grommets to go in between the
They don't.
metal? No?
Pretty sure they don't.
Oh. Metal on metal.
I don't see them. I didn't think about that.
Crap. I mean, I don't. Is it gonna hurt it?
Yeah, it's just straight metal to metal.
What can it do? Like, will it mess up the metal, or is it just more about, like, paint?
Is there old gasket on the old ones? On your old, pop that? Yeah, you put that one on there? Oh, fuck.
It's like broken. I wouldn't be able to because I already did the front.
I mean, it's all good for a little bit. Just order some, fucking... It's like a rubber gasket that goes around it.
Yeah.
Just, like, help it seat. It doesn't get metal to metal all the time.
Yeah.
That's all.
I've seen them. I'll order like a little kit for those They're like little rubber bushings. I think I've seen them to where it's like a cap that actually goes on top of it. Something.
Yeah.
These things are so hard to get in. I remember them being like this last time. Holy frickin' heck. I somehow got those 2 bolts on. I think I had to rethread them just now to get them on all the way. But it was pretty hellish just for 2 little 14 millimeters. I guess we're ready. We're tight and locked down right here and down here and up here. We're all torqued down everywhere. Well, you see what I just went through on that side. So I guess I'm about to do the same thing on the other side. And just for the record, because I don't think I mentioned, I did a 3.5 drop all the way around on all 4. Alright, we are good. Teggy is happy and all aligned. Oh, Florida. You're so bipolar. I'm just happy that she's got even camber on both sides. I'm gonna get a camber kit soon for sure though, just so I can control it, because I don't want to go on any drag strips with camber. Alright guys, thanks for watching Integra vlog number 19. Somehow we're already about to be at Integra vlog number 20, though I also feel like I should have passed Integra vlog number 20 forever ago. But it's okay, I'm getting there. Coilovers ride great. I got my tires balanced finally. I'm actually down South Florida. I live in North Florida. I'm in South Florida now, and this was the first time ever driving my car like out of town and far away. And she actually took it. She did it. She's riding great. She's still riding great. She's holding up. She's holding up good. Everything's holding up good. The Teggy likes road trips. That's awesome. So I feel like I kind of bonded with my car a little bit doing that. I was always kind of iffy about even bringing my car on the interstate, but now I feel a little better that I could actually just drive far away without a problem. The coilovers are holding up good. I actually ended up raising the back a little bit, You can't even notice it. It looks good. It looks good all around. She's holding up good. The coils are starting to break in a lot more, and the suspension is just getting really nice. It's nice and tight and stiff, but at the same time, it still rides really smooth. So it's just perfect. I love how I set it up. Next thing is an alignment. I definitely need an alignment, and I want to try to find somewhere around where I live that can align my coilovers. I called a few places already, and they were like, coilovers? What are those? I'm like, crap. Small town problems. But yeah, thanks for watching Integra vlog number 19. Stay tuned for number 20 and all the ones after that. She's coming along. She's coming along. I'm happy. Also, I forgot to film it, but I put on some decals. Actually, 3 decals. So let me go ahead and show you those, and also the Teggy, because she's looking all cute in the sun right now. Alright. So I added that rising sun. I meant to film it, but I ended up just putting it on. Looks pretty good, and hopefully it'll bring me a little bit of good fortune. Still have this "But Did You Die" sticker on. I'm tempted to take it off soon, but at the same time, I really like how it looks with the rising sun. And then I put a couple on my spoiler. Night Runner. Oh yes. And this fitment is just perfect on both sides, and it doesn't rub whatsoever. Everything is good. I am still worried about the camber, but we'll figure that out. Also, I ordered an AEM fuel pump, and it finally came in. I'm super happy about that. It's a non-ethanol one. I also got a fuel pressure regulator with a gauge and some AN lines. Cool little adjustable fuel pressure regulator. Looks pretty nice. I'll probably powder coat this thing one day. Probably gold. But until then it looks pretty good. But yeah, got some new decals, got a pump. Here soon I need a new clutch and throwout bearing and such. But yeah, this car needs a lot of work. But she's also come a long way. As you can see, it's really hot, so yeah, let me go back inside. My brother has it going on, in case you couldn't tell. He's got his shit going on the way I need to get my shit going on, I tell you what. Back in the AC. But yeah guys, thanks for watching Integra vlog number 19. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I am very much so enjoying my car right now. Hopefully she keeps acting right, but still lots to get done. Both on the Integra and the Camaro. The Camaro, that's a whole nother story. We'll get into the Camaro story another time. But the Camaro's coming along too. Like I said guys, for like the third time, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for number 20. Peace.